Hello, hello. Perfidious Pete here, back with my old pal Frank Castle for some more frying pan shenanigans in Project Zomboid. And the old Punisher really lived up to his name last episode, putting a skillet-based smackdown on a small horde of Subway's Jared-inspired, guaranteed fresh, super fast zombies in what would likely have resulted in some manner of trademark litigation were it not already the end of the world. Fortunately for Frank, he's going to dodge that bullet, considering it is, in fact, the end of the world, so he's in good shape. Frank wasn't having any of what the zombie sandwich artists were serving up. He just wasn't taking any of it, and it looks like maybe, just maybe, he penned a new journal entry about his escapades. Let's take a look. War Journal, Day 2. Woke to the sound of gunshots. Rapid, small caliber, semi-auto fire. Probably a 9mm. I thought about checking out the source, even if it was only for an opportunity to add some newly made corpse's weapon to my arsenal. But the second I stepped outside, the dead were all over me like the Russian on a plate of pierogi. I thought about going loud and getting really nasty, putting them down the same way I put down the Russian back in the day. But since gunfire is what sank me into this quagmire of corpses in the first place, I decided to go hand to hand instead. All I had was to defend myself was a skillet, but it turns out a little cast iron cookware and some elbow grease go a long way. Alright, so Frank, now, the helicopters are real bad, Frank. They're real bad. So I thought we had found maybe like a nice little isolated place where we could hang out for a day, sort of chill, maybe read a little bit of Cooking for Beginners, but the helicopters are clearly right fucking overhead, and I'm not really sure this is going to be a safe area for us to stay. Every single time we seem to get somewhere safe, these meta noises just draw in an unbelievable horde of the dead. So let's go, I don't know, let's go take a look outside and see how dangerous things are getting. Now, we are in a bit more of a secluded area than we were previously. So we've got this nice sort of screen of trees thing working, which may help kind of, I don't know, usher the zombies away, maybe sort of like a little natural barricade to keep them away from our abode. And as long as we, nope, never mind, it's not going to work at all. This guy just came fucking running out of the trees. Danforth, pull up the flank. Look out for Charlie. They're up in the trees. So that guy just fucking came dashing at us like Usain Bolt right out of the blocks in a fucking 100-meter dash. Let's, you know what? Let's get away from our house a little bit. Oh, God. Okay. So this area does not really seem safe at all. We got helicopters everywhere. Helicopters, hey, do you not see me down here? Lone man, swinging a pan at some zombies in the apocalypse. Yeah, ma'am, excuse me. Oh, we gotta go. Hey, you wanna toss a pal? You do a guy a favor here? Maybe I don't know, fucking come pick me up. What do you say? Helicopter? What do you say? Maybe give a chap a good turn. Just stop down for just a moment. Maybe pick me up. Give me a lift. Get me the hell out of this hole. Maybe just little help here. Little help. That's all I'm looking for. Is just a little help. Jeez, this zombie simply will not die. Alright, well, we did manage to crack one of them open. Okay, alright, Mr. Helicopter Pilot. The Punisher's getting pissed. Yeah, I'm telling you, pal. Do one of two things. Either set your ass down and pick me up, or why don't you just go fuck right off, because I gotta tell you, you're really not helping out the situation here with the constant fucking flyby and hovering overhead. It's attracted more Zeds than I know what to do with. I only got so much pan left here, pal. And I'm a little worried that we might run out of pan before we run out of zombies. These guys are... all of these zombies are really fresh. I'm telling you, Subway really should get sort of a... maybe some kind of marketing campaign going in conjunction with the zombies. Be like zombie fresh. The faster they are, the fresher they are. Get yours today. We are in relatively good shape physically. I mean, we just got up. We did just eat. So, come on, zombies. Seriously, fuck off, man. I wouldn't mind checking out this house. It is right next door. We got maybe some reasonable scavenging opportunities. Did we seriously lose one of those zombies simply by walking around a tree? Alright, well, clearly that is the Paris Hilton of zombies, not exactly the brightest chap in the drawer. Alright, just keep stomping, Frank. Alright, two of them down. Frank's getting pretty handy with the old pan. He's really kind of got this shit down. Yeah, I see you, man. Just back the fuck up. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go. So many zombies. How's our pan doing, by the way? I mean, you know, it's seen better days. Handle's getting a little crooked. Covered in a lot of brains and sort of zombie gore. This is just... Alright, come on, zombies. Let's go. Over here. Delicious Punisher for your dining pleasure. Look at all of these zombies. We've got an entire universe of foes and not... Hey, come on, zombies. Let's go. Alright, now Frank's gonna go right around this tree. And you zombies can go right to hell. Frank will go around the tree. Zombies, go to hell. I'm telling you, man, we got a lot of zombies in the neighborhood. Man, Frank is really panicking as well. He is strongly panicked. Hey, Frank, pal. Come on, man. You've seen worse. You've dealt with worse than this. This is not the hairiest situation you've ever been in, man. Pull yourself together. Calm down a little bit. Just calm down. Get a grip on your shit, man. Get a grip on your shit. I mean, that's kind of strange advice to give someone. Get a grip on your shit. I mean, normally you kind of want to stay away from that stuff. Just, you know, flush it maybe and avoid it. But in this case, you know, I think maybe a little shit gripping might do you a little good, Frank. Might do you a little good. You're kind of freaked out. You gotta be shitting me with all these zombies. I'm really pissed at that helicopter pilot. Frank, you know what you should have done? You should have got the gun out and just shot the son of a bitch down. Yeah, you're right. Behavior like that, it deserves to be punished. Haha, get it? See what I did there? Yeah, pretty awesome, I know. Nobody ever expects the Punisher to be funny. Turns out, I'm a pretty damn witty guy. I'm not sure I'm sold on that, Frank. It was kind of a terrible pun. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. You gotta keep your sense of humor about you in this kind of situation, man. You gotta stay calm. You gotta keep a good head on your shoulders. You gotta laugh. More zombies. Where are all these zombies going? Like, they're all walking past our house, but they seem to be headed to the southwest, but I'm not sure why. Let's turn off the lamp. Well, it's 3:30 in the afternoon, and so far today, the only thing we've managed to accomplish is to bash the brains out of a bunch of zombies. I'm a little tired, so I don't really... You know what? I think Frank could use a little nap. We're going to take a 1-hour nap. Let's just see if maybe a little bit of a nappy poo won't give the zombies some time to just fuck right off and maybe sort of clear the area. We're also going to eat this other bag of chips. We are running a little lower on food than I would like. We need to get out and try and find some more supplies here. Alright, so Frank, you know what? Get a drink. Those chips are probably salty. Yeah. Salt and vinegar. Salt and vinegar. Should be right up your alley, man. You're a salty son of a bitch. And kind of vinegary as well. Okay, well, you know what? I try to call you on your shit there, Frank, but to be honest, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I am kind of a salty son of a bitch. That's a fair assessment. That's fair. Alright, so this zombie's just been standing in the middle of the road for like 20 minutes. Hey, why don't you come over here, pal, and I will put you out of your misery. There you go. A little bit of pan to the face. A little bit of foot to the face. You know, Daredevil pioneered the head-stomping foot method, and, you know, Frank, I think you ought to give Daredevil a little credit for that. That's some strong zombie foo he had working. Worked pretty good. We got 2 zombies. Just, you know, there could be more zombies in the trees that we just can't see. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm sorry. I do apologize, but down you go. No, don't. Get back down. Get down. Come on, zombie. Stop being a dick. Don't make this harder on yourself than it has to be, zombie. I mean, really, come on. Just, there you go. Just, I know the poem says, don't go gentle into that good night, and... Well, The Rock did have it tattooed on his forearm in the rundown, and that was a good movie, but just because, you know, a famous wrestler, actor, man about town like Dwayne The Rock Johnson had it tattooed on his arm, doesn't necessarily mean it's the motto by which you have to... There's a lot of zombies in this house. And apparently more zombies coming in the house. They're just, yeah, okay, so... Come on out the windows here, pals. Let's go. There you go. Yeah, that's, and get your head smashed in, and then get stomped on. That guy's just... Excuse me, zombie, are you lost? Where you going? Where you going there, man? Hey, zombie. Hey, there you go. Oh, man, we just fucking clubbed a nice bearded man in the face. I feel a little guilty about that. I think I may have just stomped Gabe Newell. I'm sorry, Gabe. I'm also apparently stomping your brother as well. And again, I'm sorry. Look at... Every time we make progress and kill a few zombies, like 9 more show up. This zombie is this is the Usain Bolt of zombies. Ma'am, were you an Olympian prior to your death? Because I gotta wonder... Look at all of these zombies are super fast and absolutely unkillable. We gotta go. They're super fast, they're super unkillable. We can't get like 5 minutes of respite here. Oh, she's a crawler. Alright, well, we've put her down. But we can't even get like 5 minutes of respite here to just go inside this house that's completely overrun with zombies to look for food. Now, you might be saying, you know, maybe you should not go in a house that's completely overrun with zombies to look for food. And, you know, you've got a case, you got a point. No, not getting up, zombie. You do, you know, you're not wrong. It's not necessarily the greatest idea ever to come here to scavenge, but the house looks... There's no way we cleared this. Did that other zombie cut through the house to come and get us? Is that how he did that? I think he may have tried to take a little bit of a shortcut and cut through the house on us. All right, well, that's fine, zombie. That's the way you want to play it. All right, so we're going to remove this broken glass here. Now, this is going to attract, like, every zombie in the universe that might be in the neighborhood, but seems safe. This house should not have an alarm on it because, man, the food. All right, look at this. Oh, sweet. Well, we're just going to eat this cake. Eat the cake. If I die, I'm not dying cakeless. I'm going to have some cake before I go. Oh, shit. Can we even hit that zombie? He's right at the top of the stairs. He definitely startled us. Nope, he moved. Alright, so... Well, alright. Can we stomp you? Man, Frank's kicking his ass so hard it's flying through the wall. Alright, so if there's any other zombies, we're going to hear him banging. But the fact that these doors are closed seems to suggest that I don't hear any banging. Zombies? Anything? Nope. Alright. This room appears to be clear. Let's check it out. Oh, a school bag. That is a huge find. Equip on my back. We have just vastly improved our looting capacity. That school book is a remarkably good find. We can not only keep that on our back while wielding our frying pan and other weapons, but it also pretty good carrying capacity and is going to reduce the number of hands required. So we can keep our pistol equipped and still have a pretty respectable carrying capacity. I don't want to... Can I sleep in a tub? I mean, I've slept in worse places. This is the Punisher. Sleeping in a tub would not be the worst thing we've ever done. I'm also drinking out of a toilet, which, admittedly, I don't feel hugely good about. Anything in here? Just a closet with a bunch of empty shelves. Right, so closet with empty shelves, nothing on the bed, nothing relevant on the bookshelf, just a sheet of paper. We checked the bedstead. It was empty. Was there anything useful in the bathroom? No. You know, this is not the cleanest bathroom. Even in the apocalypse, people... Cleanliness is next to godliness. You gotta take better care of your place. And again, another meta noise. We got a dog barking. That's gonna bring the zombies come a-calling. Zombies come a-running for the rich taste of dog. Fishing for intermediaries is not terrible. Let's pick it up. We should just get some food and go back to our pad. I don't want to be looting this place, be stuck in an inventory screen, and overlook something. Taking a butter knife. I'm gonna pick up the can opener as well. I think we already have a can opener, but it might also be back in our original house. Now, at some point, we do want to go back there, too, because we did leave some... Oh, a new frying pan, hell yeah. We did leave some reasonably useful supplies. I'm going to leave the empty mug. We already have a water bottle that keeps us pretty well hydrated. Nothing else. So everything else is in the fridge. We're just taking all of this, stuffing it in our backpack. Sweet. So we got a meat patty, some carrots. We actually did all right for ourselves. I am going to open the door. Let's see how many zombies our little canine friend called to the area. I'm going to guess all of them. Most of them. Roughly 600 to 700. Or perhaps that dog bark actually drew them away. I don't see any new zombies. So far, so good. We gotta... I don't like being close to the trees. The zombies could spring out in ambush at any moment. You gotta be careful. It's also getting pretty late. We kind of need to maybe take a little bit of a siesta here. So Frank's having a pretty reasonable day so far. We made some progress, picked up some extra food. I hear banging. Is there a zombie banging on my home? Of more concern, is there a zombie in my home? Or is that just the music? One of the audio tracks has some, like, subtle banging sounds. It's actually... Okay. One of the audio tracks has some subtle banging sounds that sounds a hell of a lot like zombies beating on a door or window. I gotta say, from a design standpoint, it's really sort of suboptimal. Right, so we gotta look at all of this sweet-ass food we picked up. Let's toss that over here, and I'm thinking Frank is gonna have a delicious stir-fry for dinner. We probably don't need to store the book in the refrigerator. The frying pan, again, We may switch frying pans, I think. Also, probably, again, we don't necessarily need to put the frying pan in the refrigerator. So let's take that back. Let's grab fishing for intermediates as well. So we have 2 frying pans, one of which is in very bad shape and equipped. I think what we'll do, let's unequip that. And let's toss this frying pan in the stove. So that's the damaged one. Is there any way to, like, unstack these? Yeah, that frying pan is undamaged. This is the damaged frying pan. So we kind of want to swap these. Alright, so let's take this frying pan. We'll stick it in here for a moment. That's going to be our cooking frying pan. This is our new beaten frying pan. And we are going to unequip this as well. Since we've got the backpack now, we don't really need the garbage bag anymore. We'll stick the garbage bag in here with our spare pistol and our pistol. This allows us to equip the pistol in our secondary slot. So now we've got pan and pistol. Yeah, nice. Sweet. Okay, I'm digging it. Now where did I stick that extra frying pan? Right here. We want to pick this up. And we kind of want to jack it in a stove. You know what? Let's make some delicious stir fry. We can't use stir... that's kind of... Alright, so... This is a bit of a hassle. Grab 1 pan. Good. Now let's make a delicious stir fry. Why can we not equip a delicious stir fry? Oh, because we don't have food, that's why. Now I bet we can do a stir fry? Yeah, okay. So let's take a mutton chop. Toss that in there. Let's see what else we can maybe add to our stir fry. Let's throw a leek in there. Sure, why not? And I'm thinking maybe some carrots. Hell yeah, let's throw some carrots in there. Mutton chop, leek, and carrot stir fry. Mutton chop and vegetable stir fry. That sort of sounds more than a little delicious. Into the oven you go. This is our beating... Well, that's actually not the frying pan we wanted to clobber people with. We wanted to use the undamaged one. And I have left the stove on foolishly. Man, I'm real bad about just walking away from the stove. You know, Frank, it wouldn't be the worst idea in the world if you would kind of check on that. You know, maybe just keep an eye on me, Frank. I'm not fully trustworthy, and if the house burns down, all of our worldly goods go along with the house. Seems like that would be not necessarily good. We had to abandon our last house, which again, we do need to get back to at some point. But we had to abandon our last house, and I don't really like the idea of maybe being forced to abandon this one either. We do have a pistol, but that's really all we've got going for us, Frank. I mean, think about it. We got to protect what's ours. You spent the whole day beating zombies to death with a frying pan to defend this dump. Show a little caution, a little respect. Hey, it's not my fault you're a forgetful piece of shit. How is your house not burned down, by the way, if you just wander off and leave the stove on all the time? What the hell's wrong with you, man? So this is going to do minus 45 hunger, minus 10 boredom, minus 10 unhappiness. That's good. This seems like a pretty good little meal. Is this our beaten pan? Nope, that's our cooking pan. This is our beaten pan, cooking pan. Cooking pan. This is our beating pan. This is our cooking pan. This is my frying pan. There are many like it, but this pan is mine. I use it to club zombies' heads in. And so we don't want our mutton chop and vegetable stir fry to burn, so let's go ahead and eat that, and we're just going to eat it all. This is a hearty meal. We're getting a lot of food here. Excellent. All right, so can we just equip that? Equip primary. This is not going to work, is it? All right, so here's how we're going to have to do this. There's no way you know what? We just can't have both of them in our inventory at the same time. So let's just grab one. We'll keep one in the stove, which we are going to turn off. There you go, Frank. Are you feeling better? Yeah, it's finally nice to see you showing some responsibility for your actions, Chump. There we go. So that's our new beaten pan because it's in perfect condition. I hear a zombie. I don't want to go to sleep while potentially there are zombies outside my house. So it's real. Holy. Unbelievable. 1, 2, 3. There are dozens of zombies. Dozens of zombies. All right, come on, zombies. Let's do this. Come on. Hey, over here. Come on, you guys, you gotta go. This isn't your neighborhood, zombies. I don't want to sound classist against the dead or anything, or, you know, pretend like I'm better than anybody else, but this is not a zombie neighborhood. I mean, come on, stay on your own side of the tracks here, zombies. Let's, come on. I mean, I'm getting kind of 50s on this, but this ain't your neighborhood, pal. Why don't you zombies just go straight to hell? Come on, over here. Yep, keep coming. Into the trees. Let's go. Oh, son of a bitch. So many zombies. Where did all these zombies come from? We were inside for like 5 minutes, tops, and an entire universe of zombies has sprung up in our absence. That house is completely festooned with zombies. Look at every window and door is broken. Alright, let's see if we can maybe get back to our house without catching the attention of, I don't know, what appears to be every zombie in town. Also, what is the population of Muldraugh, Kentucky, by the way? I mean, just, can I get like a rough estimate, perhaps, of how many people live here so I know how many zombies I can expect to be forced to smash their heads in? Because it seems like for a kind of a small, ruralish town in Kentucky, a lot of folks are running around here all zombified. Where'd they all come from? Was there like a convention or something going on in town that I was unaware of before I arrived? I mean, was there like, I don't know, maybe a Star Trek show in town, gaming convention, sort of Comic-Con thing? I don't really see any zombie cosplayers running around, so I'm guessing it was, if it was a convention, it was probably more of like a trade show, maybe? I don't know, like a carpet warehouse special, something along those lines. Alright, let's get back in our house. And Frank is real tired. I don't want to be trying to fight zombies when I'm tired. Shut the door, Frank. All right, let's get a little bit of a siesta here, Frank. Let's do a conservative 6 hours. Are we interrupted? Nope. All right, so we did get 6 hours. All right, then I think what we'll do is just do a quick sweep outside and probably open the door onto a giant waiting horde of zombies again. Nope. All right, area looks relatively zombie-free. And once we've swept the environs, I think we'll call it another day for Frank. We didn't make a whole lot of progress, but hey, we're not dead. We brained a number of zombies, and we secured a relatively large supply of food. Ma'am, excuse me? I don't want to have to pan you, but I will if the need arises. So you're dead. Let's see how many roughly other zombies that attracted. All right, looks relatively safe. All right, so one more day in the apocalypse. Frank, the Punisher Castle here, holding his own. He's holding his own. You know what? Let's do a little reading. We've been doing some cooking. You know, if we're gonna do anything, we should probably just call it. Let's go ahead and wrap this episode up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section, of course. Your support really is appreciated, and we will be back again with more Frank Castle the Punisher in the very near future. If you'd like to catch every episode, consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes of Project Zomboid every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And next time, we're going to head back to our former house, see if we can't secure some supplies to maybe start shoring this dump up a little bit, start fortifying the place, making it a little safer for Frank. Why are you just in permanent swing mode, Frank? What's going on? Well, Frank is ever vigilant, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.